Alright, so today we are going to be starting Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, the second in this series, and one of the ones that I haven't played really much at all. I've mentioned a few times, I think, that I borrowed a friend's copy way back when, or at least like played on it at his house or something briefly, but he was like a good ways into the game. I didn't know what I was doing, despite having played Superstar Saga and all that, but not really played this game. like at all. Nonetheless, not even remotely in full. Which is odd because since I was such a fan of Superstar Saga, like that was one of my favorite GBA games growing up, for sure. And I also got my DS for I want to say it was Christmas of 2005. And this game came out just like a month before that. I think it was late November from what I just looked up. And I always forget the DS came out in 04. I always think that it was 05, but it was 04. Which is earlier than I always want to think when I think of it. But yeah, not really much else to say on this game besides let's just kind of soak it all in since it's pretty much new to me. Really, really long ago, way far out in space, in a dark, dank place shunned by starlight, there was this creepy planet floating alone. The beings of this world were creepy. They spent their time staring creepily into space. This dialogue is... or narration, rather, is something else. Just creepy daydreamers, right? Wrong. They were searching for a new home. I will say, though, like, no one talks about this game. No one talks about it. Which is, I'm curious to see why that is. No doubt overshadowed by its predecessor and successor as well, but I want to see if it's warranted. Like it being forgotten. At last they fixed their creepy gazes on a distant world, a land of beauty and peace. Okay, I guess... yeah, I must have had the screens swapped for some reason. Although then again, maybe... I don't know, I'm gonna have to get used to streaming on DS again, but... Hey, what's up, Eric? Hello. Young Masters Mario and Luigi, I've anxiously awaited your arrival. So we start as the babies, I guess. Princess craves playmates, I'm afraid. She's rather tantrumy. Oh, this is kind of a problem. I need to switch, Oh, it's good, Space Cowboy. I need to flip the inputs real quick. Control config. Because usually I swap X and Y because I like for Y to be menu, even though it is technically X, but like top button on Xbox controller, which is Y, is always menu for me because, like, you know, X in the DS Pokemon games is menu, but that is at the top. But in this case, I kind of want it to be, like, actually what it says in the UI. Prince Bowser, I'm taking Princess Peach with me. But so this is baby Bowser, not Bowser Jr., I believe. Like, this is literally Bowser but younger, not his son. Which is something that is kind of confusing because he looks exactly like Bowser Jr. They do look similar, though, yeah. Facts. Sorry about fainting a moment ago, blah blah blah. No. the hell is Luigi doing? Yeah, I guess Luigi's just protecting Peach or something, but he's like... I don't know. This is kind of cute that it's like... sort of mirroring the beginning of Superstar Saga, sort of. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go super long today, since last time was way longer than I anticipated. But it's all good. We can kind of get things started, play through the first scenario or two, and just kind of see where it goes. Since I haven't played this, I just don't really know how to pace myself with it. Which is part of the reason why I tend to like streaming games that I already have some familiarity with. Unveiling took place, okay. Details at 11. God, EGAD is so fucking weird. In kind of a good way, but... the horror. But EGAD over here just casually inventing time travel. Just very casually. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a map on the other screen, sick. Oh, so that's normally the top screen, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I know how to jump. Thank you. Oh, this is... I'm just not used to the animations looking so different. Makes sense, I'm just like... Can I explore? I guess it doesn't really make sense to explore until I can actually... Oh, dude! They actually fixed this. Granted, you do level up frequently enough in Superstar Saga to where... I don't feel like you absolutely need heal blocks, but the introduction of these is actually goated. I just don't want to do that thing with like a mini-map where you're almost looking at the mini-map on where to go instead of at the actual, like, where you're going. Some dig spots up there. Nice. Let's see what else I can find here. Well, I might as well just bring this back. I keep going back and forth. I'm like, I want to explore, but I also know it's probably going to bar me from going certain places. And also having Luigi with me probably makes certain things possible. Any final words? Shroom shock. Without the restorative properties of a refresh room, there's naught we can do. R.I.P. Huzzah. So I guess that's Peach coming back from her expedition. Oh. Or maybe she didn't, though. Imagine this game with Toadsworth dying. Yeah, it literally starts off... That'd be a dark start, that's for sure. Oh shit. The only thing I'm confused about is like... Oh, you know, no, I understand it. I understand it. The Shroobs show up in the past, but like the thing is they should have... Mario and Luigi should have memory of this. In theory. Based on what I know now, this is a Mario game, so like I'm not expecting them to explain the details of how time travel works in this universe. Maybe they will. But the Shroobs show up when they're in the past. And the reason why they don't exist in the present day is because eventually we're going to defeat them in the past. I think. That's my theory, at least. No. I literally just did a tutorial. Well, I guess it does make sense that... I mean, Toadsworth didn't just tell me how to do it, technically. It was years ago. Canonically, right? No. No. To be fair, they are babies. That's true. I guess that would make sense why they wouldn't retain all of their memories. That's a good point. Plot hole averted. Oh, wait a second. So first of all, okay, maybe once we get Bro's attacks, then BP will show up here. I feel like there's less stats here for some reason, but maybe it is just BP that's missing. I keep saying less, fewer stats. I do want to prioritize, I think, power at a certain point. Well... I don't like seeing defense being that low, that's the only thing. I'm gonna prioritize leveling up power earlier, though, probably. He's got his own DS. My DS time radar puts Peach somewhere in the Mushroom Kingdom of yesteryear. Possible to return the time machine toward holes in the time continuum. To the garden, fellers. Funny thing is, in Bowser's, they recount the Shroobs from their baby perspective and not adult, which sparked this whole time loop theory. It's probably not... The devs probably just didn't put that much stock into it because it's a Mario game, so, like... Am I really gonna, like, crucify this game if it doesn't handle time travel eloquently? No. It would be nice if it made sense somehow, but... I'm not, like, really looking to tear it apart for that, per se. I'm more interested in, like, dungeon design, puzzle design, combat, stuff like that. It's actually pretty decent with continuity. No, that's fair. I just don't know much about this game and its repercussions, as it were.
Yeah.
Next to Mario, that just seems underwhelming.
Ah.
That's funny. Luigi's almost got, like, he's almost, like, kind of leaning back a little bit. Save pretty frequently. Oh wait, it saves like almost instantly now. That's sick. I always forget that like non-Pokemon games on the DS save pretty quickly, usually. Pokemon was kind of the exception. Saving a lot of data. Infamous. The great thing about emulating, though, is you can speed up through the saving process and not... It doesn't fuck with it. You would think it would, but no. Despite not being your favorite and being a tad formulaic, you say this game has some of the best areas. I'm looking forward to it, actually. And I'm totally down for like a time travel alien invasion kind of plot setup. It seems cool to me. It really is a wonder why... I mean, I can't fucking explain why, like, 9 or 10-year-old me didn't want to, pick this game up at some point. Despite having a DS since, you know, right around this game, when this game came out. And I don't think that I was, like, really perusing game forums quite at that point. Maybe, like, a year or two later I started doing that. Yeah, because it was like the build-up to Brawl is when I started going on GameFAQs and stuff like that. And people always forget, well, maybe not. I would say don't forget that Brawl was announced in like '06 or something like that, I think. I have a little phlegm, so just excuse me if I have to step away for a second. Ugh, it's nasty. Alpha Dream actually developed this game before the DS came out. Oh, interesting. So they used like a dev kit, like a pre-release system. That's kind of interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe that's why, as far as I know, this game doesn't leverage the touchscreen as heavily. Which, if you're familiar with a lot of my videos on DS games, you'll know that I really don't like forced DS implementation. Yeah, so I don't have the hammer, so I can't, like, do bros attacks or whatever. So I should stop dallying and just progress. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Luigi's gonna fall in. And it's like, well, I guess we're going. Holly Jolly Village. It is kind of refreshing, this game taking place in the Mushroom Kingdom, though. Bean Kingdom is cool. And I guess, you know, the Paper Mario games take place in the Mushroom Kingdom largely, but... Oh yeah, the suitcase talks in this one. Forgot about that. But where's Luigi? Hmm. Stuff well. More than just some place to store your belongings. They have many complex sensors and various memory apparati for data retention and very technologic. I am very technologic by contraption standards. Okay. Let's actually start this time instead of select. Sorry. Doodads and widgets, my favorite. Why no music, though? Oh, it's the main theme. That's fun. I keep wanting to use speed up during the saves, but it's also like, it's just not necessary. Oh my god, shut up! I feel like they jump higher than Superstar Saga. Yeah, I fucked it up, damn it. Oh my lord. Oh, look, it's an L and an M. I wonder what these could do. I truly do. This area before the village has a few forced tutorials, but that's pretty much it. That's good. That's good. No Dream Team shenanigans. I doubt there's anything down there. My first instinct is to check, but then I'm like, that doesn't really make much sense for them to put something down there. Dank purple mushrooms. Only the dankest of mushrooms. Oh shit. I do like... I mean, I know maybe it's a little bit trite in science fiction generally, but I kind of like the more traditional disc flying saucers. There's something about it that is very that I like a lot. Like Earthbound, it's the same deal. Like on the startup screen for Earthbound, when it's like, what is it, Gygus Returns or like whatever the fuck it says, and you've got that UFO like zapping a laser down into the town. It's just like a cool piece of iconography, I guess. The classics are the classics for a reason, facts.
Let's go. Okie
Luigi's idle stance is like, he's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna tickle you. He's like, oh, whoops. Back to adventure. I also like how Mario's like flicking his nose. That reminds me of Mario 64, like moving, stretching his face around and shit. Yeah, lots of personality in the animations, which I like.
Let's go. Okie
Nice. Maybe try to catch his speed up a little bit if I can.
Let's go. Okie
That was way too early. First point of damage taken. Can you beat Mario and Luigi partners in time without taking damage?
Let's go.
Like, I gotta be honest, a lot of, like, challenge videos, I appreciate it. I think it's cool sometimes. But sometimes I see these things and I'm like, either A, that sounds so miserable that I would never attempt it, or, like, I don't really care about the result, or B, it's so obvious that it's either possible or not possible that I don't really care. Then there's a third category of challenge videos that actually are interesting and it's like, I am curious. But those are, I feel like, becoming a rarer and rarer breed for the most part. At least based on my recommended on YouTube. Did you say fortulent?
Let's go.
Oh, okie dokie. But then sometimes when I think about stuff like that, I'm like, am I being too cynical? And then I'm like, I mean, it's no slight on anyone who makes those types of videos. It's more just like, as long as they're having fun doing it, I guess. Then who am I to judge? Although I do gotta say, like, if I am gonna criticize one portion of like gaming YouTube, it really is just reaction stuff where it's like, I'm cool with making a reaction video every now and then. It's kind of fun. But you can't tell me that these are genuine reactions for most people. Like, unless I'm totally missing something. Or I'm just, like, so jaded that I could never fathom having such an explosive reaction to certain things. It is possible. But it's like, it's very rare for me to be, like, legitimately, like,
Let's go.
oh my god! You know, kind of shit. I don't know, maybe it's because I follow things too closely, and it's like, a lot of video game stuff is kind of predictable in a sense. And even if I think something looks cool or I'm excited about it, I'm rarely particularly expressive or emotive about it, I guess. Metroid Dread got a legitimate reaction out of me, though, for sure, because there was just, like, no inkling. And the fact that it was, like, you know, a canceled game that got brought back, as opposed to just being a brand new thing. Although, even if it was just a brand new thing, it's like, it had been so long. You know? And I think, like, P3 Reload would have been like that if the trailer didn't get leaked the day before. Because I kind of found out about it in an anticlimactic way. And I had that kind of reaction to myself, like, not on camera, and so it's one of those things, like... I guess often if I do have one of those, like, actually expressive or emotive reactions, I'm rarely recording, also. And then it's like, okay, do I react, or not react, but, like, watch and stream, like, every single Nintendo Direct and PlayStation Showcase and, like, Xbox whatever? Like, every single one of those in the off chance that something gets a reaction out of me? No. I'd rather just talk about it after the fact, at this point. Because I know there's a Direct coming up this week, I want to say. I don't know what day it's on, probably Thursday. Because I feel like that's usually when Directs are. But I don't really know what to expect. I don't know what people are saying. Would this be the one that they announced the new hardware? Probably not. Because I feel like there would be a press release beforehand being like, hey, because that's how they did with the Switch, I think, was like, hey, we're gonna announce new hardware. So, like, on this day, like this is when we're gonna show off the Switch. Maybe they did drop that initial trailer out of nowhere, though, so I guess you never know. But I kind of doubt it. Although probably, you know, Mario and Donkey Kong, or Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Princess Peach Showtime, which I'm a little skeptical about the more I think about it. I think it's cool that it's happening, but I'm just like, I'm wondering how good it's actually going to be. I hope it's good, but I don't know. I'm not, like, super keen on playing it, per se, but... And then, like, Thousand Year Door will probably get a release date, if I had to guess, for the remake. Oh, shit. Like, hey, you got any games on your phone? That's totally the vibes these guys give off, though. It's like, hey, you playing Subway Surfers or nah? Like...
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, these things kind of have a lot of health, okay. Oh! I guess it's like kind of a mini-boss. It makes sense with the music, it's not the actual encounter music, but... Yeah, this is scripted, clearly. Meanwhile, high above Holly's Ollie Village, the Koopa Cruiser cruises. Why are they on the Koopa Cruiser, though? I guess to escape the shrooms or something. Not the Yoshi's Island flashbacks. I say that like I've played much of Yoshi's Island, which I haven't, but... I should probably give that game another shot. It's been a while. It's crouchiness. Green Tater. Little taunt Green Tater. This is gonna take some getting used to. Wow, get fucked. Half past snack time. No wonder her voice was so powerful in Superstar Saga. Oh, there's one living. Oh, there's multiple. What on earth is it now? Oh. Yeah, I guess technically we haven't used Baby Luigi yet. The Baby Luigi. Oh, bros already? Bros item. Early. Oh, I see. Okay, so maybe there isn't BP in this then. Maybe. I'd rather just save them. That was almost too early. Lit. I like how Baby Luigi's looking at his butt, trying to see the resemblance. Foul parasites from the Shrewd Planet, land of utter creepiness. I'm kind of digging this so far. I know it's like, we're still very slow going, kind of tutorial phase sort of thing, but I'm hopeful about this. Oh, so this is like a flashback to when... I see. Weird way to tell the story in that case, though, but... I guess it's fine. He's charging that for an awful long time. Yeah, there we go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so he's explaining the backstory of how they got here. It's one of those things where it's like, why not either have shown that initially or I don't know, it's whatever. It's just kind of a weird order of operations there. Flashbacks should really be used sparingly in storytelling, in my opinion. Princess is quite safe and sound right here with me. Well, you've gone a bit daffy, eh? The village... So the village is the tonal shift? No, that's fair. That's fair. You'll get to see Toad Down get annihilated, yeah. Your foulness. She's speaking in wingdings. Who's this hag? Princess Shroob, undoubtedly. Yes, it is I, Princess Shroob. I am here to rule something, probably. You know what would be cool? I know in Final Fantasy X they do something like this, where you unlock characters in the, what is it, Abed language or something like that. It'd be, and I know there are some other games, like I think Wind Waker on New Game Plus, or maybe not New Game Plus, but like, I think on your second playthrough or something, you can see like what Jaboon and Valoo and some of the other characters are saying. I think it'd be kind of cool, assuming this is not implemented, if on a second playthrough, you could see what they were saying actually. But, just a thought. You're fired. Those alien dirtbags. I mean, Bowser has always been a great character whenever he is characterized. But I'm kind of digging the particular attitude of Baby Bowser so far. Dude, they must renovate that thing constantly. That's funny. It's in the image of him currently, and then obviously later it's in the image of like adult Bowser, so as he's aging up, are they like constantly renovating? Because that seems like something Bowser would demand. Nani? Also, the place gets blown up every month. Yeah, no, that's also true. Maybe that, I guess that's good incentive to just renovate it constantly then. A new time hole, we can get back to the future. Starring Michael J. Fox and Doc Brown's actor's name, who is escaping me. Christopher Lloyd, that's it. Okay. You know what's weird to me is like thinking about these guys speaking Japanese, which like I know it's a Japanese property, but it's like Mario being like Nani, but like technically that's what it would be, right? Or like okay, and like maybe he just says okay in the Japanese version too, like Luigi, but it's like hi, you know, instead of okay or whatever. But I want to say that Charles Martinet just like it's one of those things where he just does the voices for all regions, since they don't have like actual spoken dialogue really.
Let's go.
And I mean, you know, obviously back when Charles Martinet was still doing it. Do you think it's the same? I'm pretty sure it is as well. It's one of those interesting things, because like I was thinking about it for like, I know I keep bringing up Persona because it's just on the mind lately, but with Persona, like a lot of the vocal tracks are in English. Almost all of them are, in fact. Even though it's like a very, very Japanese-centric game, setting-wise, and all of that. Stylistically and stuff, but it's interesting. It kind of has like that Western influence in a sense with the music. I guess the screen orientation here is a little bit awkward, but I would rather have the screen that I'm moving on be the main thing. So to me, how often Japanese language anime has a good bit of English? Yeah, sometimes, yeah. That's why sometimes, that's another reason why I like to play with subs instead of dubs as well. Because when like a non-Japanese word is implemented, you like notice it. There are also instances where it's like, that's not exactly what they said kind of thing. But then again, direct translation would, I think, feel very stiff going from Japanese to English. So like, so there is a necessity for actual localization. But there are times where like I recognize whatever word they're saying. Or if it's like a single word that a character says, but it was localized into like a full sentence or something. Or like a more complete phrase, if that makes sense. Instead of being as succinct. I want to get those question blocks though, so it's cool that I did this, but... Yeah, direct translations sound weird. Some jokes are literally impossible. Yeah, I like puns and stuff like that. Although, I've gone into this before with Persona 4 in particular, with Teddy, who is known as Kuma, which just means bear in Japanese. There's a lot of... He does like bear puns, and so like that's kind of sort of a translation, but he does puns on the word Kuma in that language. And same with the insult that the characters call kanji. They call him bakanji, which is like, you know, baka meaning like stupid, like an insult being like stupid, idiot, whatever. With his name, it flows directly into it, whereas moronji is the localized version, but that doesn't really make as much sense. That's one of those things where it's like, I almost feel like it would have been better to leave some of the Japanese-ness in the localization. Maybes! Nice. Stuck the landing. Back to adventure. Pretty sure that's a soundbite for Mario vs. Donkey Kong. The yippee! Little humans. It's interesting hearing different voice lines. Pretty sure Bowser's Inside Story is the first game to have completely original voices. Interesting. I'll take keep an ear out for that. It's been so long since I played that game. I'm gonna play the remake too. Just because Citra's a better emulator. Okay. I see, so, okay. Oh, so those ones in the castle required all four of us, I see. That's kind of fun. When he becomes king. Okay, that's funny. Ooh, big money. Yeah, we really do can jump a lot higher in this. So you guys can go in here. I don't like that I'm seeing digging spots, so I have to, like, go back. Yeah, Citra's so good. Yeah, Citra's really good, actually. And they keep implementing features as well. Like, I remember when they implemented, like, mapping touchscreen stuff to your controller. That's how I played Ocarina 3D so easily. Like, you could just map, like, those particular points. You know, like, the corner icons in the Ocarina as well. You just map those to, like, actual buttons. It was kind of sick. A Link Between Worlds was kind of the same way, actually, now that I think about it. Much hair here.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Piggyback move, okay. Oh wait, this is actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of sick. I like that. Like, obviously they do the flip thing, starting in Bowser's Inside Story, I think. Where, like, the timed jump, you can do 2. Maybe that was in Dream Team, actually, that was implemented. But this is kind of like a predecessor to that, which is cool. You like how adult Mario and adult Luigi are acting as parents to baby Mario and Luigi, yeah. That is fun. Even though it is their past selves, but... Okay. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I fucked myself up. And then Y. A. Okay, yeah. Lit. Casualty mentions it. Baby inputs for bros attacks are optional for more damage. Yeah, yeah. I do like that. Where it's like A, X, B, X, A, X, B, X, A. I have to not get tripped up though. It's kind of trippy. Because they're not next to each other, you know? A, X, B, X, A, X, B, X. And this one is B, Y, A, Y. I kind of like this a lot, actually. It's a nice expansion on the combat system, depending on if the 4 of you are together. I know they're going to get split up again later, too. And there's going to be more segments where it's like, you just have the babies or you just have the adults, but... Alright, so he's going after Mario way early. Nice. Did he grow a nose just there? Green Shell is one of your favorites. It's fun. I like it a lot. This game's great. People don't like this one as much for various reasons, but it's a great game. Bosses are pretty spongy, though. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, then. Oh, you bastard. Sucker punched me. Oh, no more cannon for you. Oh. There's a tell there, I'm just not getting it for some reason. Nice. Alright, now that defense and speed are like kind of on par. I do want a little bit more HP, I think. I mean, I said a little bit, but getting these one rolls is kind of unfortunate.
Let's go.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, I want to reserve my excitement, because I'm sure there's something annoying about this game that is not quite registering yet, because I'm so early. I don't know, man. I'm kind of liking it so far. Not gonna lie. I wonder if this is gonna be one of those where I'm like in the minority of preferring it to certain entries, but we'll see. Wow. But if combat is, like, because combat is more dynamic, I feel like I am going to be more partial to fighting encounters that I normally would ignore. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the big damage here. Lots of level ups to factor in, though. Oh, that's huge. Holy shit. Baby Luigi's fast as fuck, boy. What happened? Is there, I haven't even looked at my inventory or anything. Wait a second. Clothing. Oh, we can streak? That's an option? Bros items, 17. Okay, I'm wondering what the cap is. Probably 99, if I had to guess. It is an interesting choice, though, replacing BP with inventory items. Although maybe it was like that in Bowser's, I just don't remember. I guess I can still be impressed or feel like it's novel because this would be the first game to implement that, if it does continue. Whoops. Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Kind of fucked that up, but... Ah, fuck. I'm not good at I'm not good at these types of things. When I have to stagger jump, it always fucks me up. Especially with it being on X and Y and not A and B. No, I want this block though.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I'll get these guys on the counterattack. Okay, so if he points, then it's a fake out. Well, oh, interesting, okay. I was wondering if it was two separate targets or something, but it's not. We can kill him with this, though. Oh, wait, what? I almost fell for it, too.
Oh no.
Oh, well, that's fine. Rip. How'd my day go? It was alright. Kind of tired, but feeling pretty good right now. Did like a short workout earlier, had a little something to eat beforehand. So yeah, I'm chilling.
Let's go.
I'm just, I have been kind of going back and forth on like what I want to do upload schedule-wise. Because I didn't have a video ready for this past weekend. Which, like, is fine. It's just, like, I would like to be able to say, like, oh, it's gonna be every week, or it's gonna be every other week, and it's like, well, maybe it's okay to just say that it's gonna be most weeks, instead of, like, every week. But, I'm already on Final Fantasy III. Because I pretty much only played video games this weekend, like, well, I did some other stuff, but for the most part, I just played a lot of video games. And part of that was finishing up Final Fantasy II 100%, or at least, you know, what is required for all of the achievements. You know, full bestiary, all treasure chests, all that kind of stuff. Because, like, I was originally gonna do videos on each of them as I make my way through the pixel remasters, but I'm probably just going to do 1, 2, and 3 in one video, and then 4, 5, and 6 will get probably individual videos. P3 Reload is still great. I'm sort of nearing the end. I've like slowed down on it a lot. That first weekend, and really that first week, I played a shit ton. But this past week, I haven't played quite as much, but I kind of just, you know, settled into the rhythm, vibing, and all that. But I think I'm like I'm in December, and the game ends at the end of January. So I've got like maybe a little over a month, like not quite a month and a half left in game time. And I think I'm on track for getting all the achievements. I think. I don't want one more point in defense, but maybe. Yeah, we'll just get that up, catch that up a little bit. But it's great. I do have plans to do like a pretty lengthy video on that, as I've done in the past with P5 and P4, but this one's probably going to be even longer just because I do want to be super thorough, and then probably a character tier list as well, as I've done before too. That I was debating, because like my P4 and P5 character tier lists, I don't really 100% agree with them already, even though it hasn't been that long. That's weird. I guess if it gets dark, okay, weird. And I was like, okay, do I want to redo those tier lists? And then I was like, well, a lot of what I said in those tier lists, I guess I still stand by, but the rankings themselves I would definitely shift around and be a little bit less lenient with the upper tiers, I think, with who I put in there. What I think I'll do, though, instead, is I'll do a standalone P3 tier list. Oh, I see. I'll do a standalone P3 tier list. And then I'm sure my opinions are going to settle on that, and I'm going to not quite agree. But I'll take that knowledge, and I will use that for when I do a P3 through 5 tier list, and that'll be kind of the updated tier list, like later. I'll do the standalone P3 one, kind of sit on it for a while, see if there would be things that I would move around, and then do the combined one as kind of my update, instead of redoing each of them individually. It just kind of sucks because those tier lists have gotten more views than the discussion videos, and I think the discussion videos are a lot better, personally. I've gone back and rewatched and re-listened to those, and I'm kind of spitting, you know, like I'm kind of spitting a lot of the time in those videos. And of course I would agree with myself, but it's like, I still kind of stand by what I have to say in those a lot, for the most part. Of course, you're not going to always 100% agree with everything you've said in every video in the past, but it's just like to a point. There's a point that I can't quite identify where it's like, I agree with, you know, X% of whatever I said in this, or I agree with the general sentiments that I have, even if they weren't explained as well as I think they could have been, or something like that, right? And I kind of prefer the method of like doing an updated video but leaving the original video up, for the most part. Like, I took down my old Mario tier list and some of my older stuff, but that was like from very early on my channel. So I'm not really like super surprised that I felt less and less pressured to remove videos, or just like unlist them, or like redo them, or like whatever, but a lot of those early videos that used to be up were pretty rough, in my opinion. Well, maybe not rough, but, well, in some ways rough, I guess. Or they don't really fit with, like, kind of the, I guess, niche of my channel, sort of, if you could even call it a niche. I mean, it's kind of like RPGs, I guess, primarily Japanese ones, but I like to throw a little Resident Evil here and there, you know, throw a little. What else have I done? Catherine's not an RPG. What other videos have I done on non-RPGs? There's definitely a number of them, like, you know, the Mega Man platformers, stuff like that, little one-offs here and there. But generally, it's just like that's this particular genre of RPGs is like what I play most these days, and what I feel like I have the most to say on, in a lot of cases too. So it just kind of works out. And then if something not in this genre, if there's a game outside of this particular niche, I guess, that I want to talk about, I'll do it. It's just like this. It's not super common. Like, Gravity Circuit is one of those where I think that game is great, like really, really damn good. But I could not find the words to say about it. Not that I think that it's like absolutely perfect or like whatever, that kind of thing, but I mean more so just like, what angle do I take besides this game is great kind of thing? That's something where maybe eventually I'll do like a top indie games or top indie platformers or something, and then that way, that is a way that Gravity Circuit can kind of get its recognition on my channel specifically, but... And then I said this already, I think, a few streams ago, that I was playing through Fallout New Vegas before P3 Reload came out, and that's a game like I've struggled to get into in the past, like super invested into, and I played through all of it. Played through all the expansions, all that kind of stuff, but what's it called? And I was gonna do a video on it, but then I had to travel, and then I kind of like fell out of that New Vegas kind of like mentality, you know? And so I'm like, well, if I play it again, which I'm sure that I will, I can talk about it after I play it a second time, all the way through or whatever. That might be a while, but I also think that's a game that maybe you should hold your tongue until you've played it multiple times. Because it is so choice and consequence driven. You're just gonna ask about Gravity Circuit? Yeah, that's one of those where like, I highly recommend it. It's really, really damn good. I got all the achievements in it and stuff. And it actually didn't take me super long to do so. I'm sometimes kind of impressed. I think my total playtime on it is like maybe 11 or 12 hours or something. But granted, I did a lot of the achievements on, like, my second playthrough I played on easy, specifically to get some of the tougher achievements, but some of them, no matter the difficulty, are tough. Like, you know, play through this level without taking damage from like this obstacle or like whatever. There's some that were like kind of frustrating in that way, but it was fun to master those levels to a point where I could do it. And there's also way more for me to go back and do, like just playing them on the harder difficulties, even like low-key kind of speedrunning it to an extent without having to worry about achievement counts and shit like that. Because that's how I like to look at achievements for the most part. It's like, I'll go for them if they seem feasible, but I'm not one of those people who it's like, once I complete an achievement list, I'm like, oh, well, I guess there's no reason to play this anymore. No, it's more like, okay, I can play this, but without having to worry about, you know, oh, this seems feasible, let me grind this out real quick, or like whatever it might be. Because it's been kind of fun, albeit maybe a little tedious, getting the Final Fantasy achievements, because like it seems very feasible so far. Although like the first two games they're just not that big. Like there's not really that much in the grand scheme. I think Final Fantasy 1 took me like maybe not even 10 hours. And I was using boosters and shit like that, of course, because it just seemed kind of grindy if I didn't. And then, you know, if I feel like I'm over-leveled, I can back down the booster to 1 times or even 0.5 to, like, decrease the rate at which I'm leveling, essentially, and prevent myself from being over-leveled the entire playthrough kind of deal. FF1 I didn't really give a shit. Like I was like level 50 or whatever at the final boss, which used to be the level cap, but I think they removed it for the sake of the pixel remasters. And then 2, there were some missables that I missed, so I had to go back and start a second playthrough, but that portion of the second playthrough took way quicker because I knew where I was going and what I was doing. Like, it's just kind of cool familiarizing myself with these games that have a lot of historical value, that like just being somewhat knowledgeable on them feels cool, even if I'm not like totally in love with the first 2. Although Final Fantasy 3 though, the game's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm quite enjoying it so far, and I'm gonna start like taking more time with them as I go, because Final Fantasy 4 I really want to reevaluate, and 6 I want to savor because 6 is great. Like 6 might be my favorite Final Fantasy overall by the end of it. Like I love 9's story. I like the stories in all the PS1 games. But I feel like 6, because it's a Super Nintendo game with ATB, it moves a little bit quicker. That's my main issue with the PS1 Final Fantasies, is combat is just a fucking drag a lot of the time. It's like, oh look, we can make 3D models now, let make regular battles take fucking forever for no reason. Well, there was a reason, but it's like, that particular element I don't think holds up super well. Thankfully there's speed up, but like, I don't know. Even then, especially in Final Fantasy IX, it's like that'll still take too long with the speed up even. That game's great though, like just narratively, it's definitely worth a play. Is this doable, or is this something that I need to come back and do? $18, $17. I feel like I'm gonna need like some kind of speed up ability, maybe. 12. Yeah, there's no way. Wait, can I cheat? Wait a second. Will this work? Oh no, you... God damn it. Is this block low enough to where the babies can hit it? Probably not. Okay, fuck this. Please tell me there's a way for me to fall down. No. Okay, at least you move downstairs a lot quicker. That's something. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably finish up P3 Reload this week, if I had to guess. Which means that the video will obviously not come out this next week. I'm thinking... I guess it'd be nice to do the Final Fantasy video, but I would need to finish up Final Fantasy 3 as well, so it's like, I don't know, we'll see. I do have one more Dolphin Control Scheme that I can do, that I have ready. That I've had ready, actually. It's for Punch-Out. I played through that, like, months ago at this point. Great game, by the way. Like, Punch-Out Wii is very good. Even though I still like the NES version as well, I don't have much familiarity with the Super Nintendo one. I don't know why. That one just never really felt quite right to me, but I'm sure it's good. It's just like something about it just never really like thoroughly clicked. But the Wii one, the game's really damn good. It'd be nice to get a new Punch-Out, or at least for that game to like get a remaster or whatever. Mushroom Kingdom of the Past is in a gargantuan trouble. Okay. What is George Bush isms? Cobalt Star Shard, the Time Machine's fuel source. We can figure out how to defeat the alien jerks if we find more Cobalt Star Shards. Okay. So we're kind of on the fetch quest early on then.
Oh yeah.
I'm here for it. What the fuck? Oh. I really like this mini-map a lot. So, is this the only area we go to in the future then? Like, this is kind of our hub? Like, the future Mushroom Peaches, the future Peaches Castle is like our hub. You know, almost Mario 64, Mario Sunshine style. And then we take the warp points back. The BGM's giving you nostalgia. Yeah, no, straight up, the Luigi's Mansion. It's cool that they're referencing it so directly, too. I guess this is kind of EGAD's theme in a sense, too. I need to maybe check out Luigi's Mansion 3. If I find the time. That's a series that just kind of has evaded me for whatever reason. I played the second one on 3DS, but I thought it was fine, but I don't know, like the first one, I do remember, yeah, there was like some kind of raffle or something when I was a kid before I had a GameCube, and it was for a GameCube with Luigi's Mansion. I remember like begging my parents to enter the raffle for it or whatever, but even when I got my GameCube, I never ended up getting the original Luigi's Mansion. Oh. You have a very slight chance of collecting items used in battle after battle, okay. What's interesting is there's been no switching between Mario and Luigi, like who's in front. Is that not a thing in this game or the later games? I just don't remember. It's so integral to Superstar Saga that I'm like kind of surprised if that was removed. Yeah, like select doesn't do anything. I'm assuming that's what it would do if it does get... We do get the ability to do that later, but... Chooba-dooba. Choop-beep-bop-ba-doop-ba-deep. Shooba boop. What do we got? Okay, so this is starchy jeans, patch jeans. I might as well just, like, take the best equipment, right? This is a pretty significant buff. Oh, I guess I should have checked. I should have checked if I had better equipment to begin with, but I bet that whatever I just bought is better than whatever I have here. Oh, this is better power, but for minus 20 defense, yeah, no. That would have been better earlier on, obviously, but... Okay. So we can sell these. Okay, these are more bros items. One of supers. I don't think I want to sell any healing items for now. Would I have 34 of these? Holy shit. They don't sell for much though, so I'm better off waiting. Wallet badge, drop almost no coins when fleeing from battle. Is that a worthwhile investment? That seems... I don't know. Simplify attack item commands. Become impervious to all status effects. Use as many attack items as you like, but lose a lot of power for practice. Nah. No status is interesting. Get a very slight chance of collecting items used in battle after battle. Define very slight. I'm like, is that worth getting multiple of them? Drop almost no coins. My main question is like, I feel like, don't they split up at a certain point? Like, you don't always have all 4 of them at once. So I'm trying to think of how to kit these guys out. Because ideally I would take like one of each badge or something, or, well, maybe not quite, but I feel like the status ignoring one is pretty good. Wallet badge is like pretty expensive, and if I don't run from battles, then I'm not going to take advantage of it, and so it's like, I feel like I'm better off just actually fighting then. In which case, I kind of feel like the pet badge is probably the best one here. Give the babies immunity to status, and then I will say it's cute that it's a lowercase e for them. That is that's kind of a cool indication. I like that. Luigi does not have a badge right now. Maybe that's fine, though. I'm sure I'll find something better than most of these. I'm just like... early game equipment. The woes of purchasing early game equipment. Yes, I do want some of these, ideally. No, these I'm fine on. I'm sure certain bros attacks are better against certain enemies, but I'm also like, I think there are going to be some that I don't like using as much, and then I'll just sell whatever I have of those in favor of buying more of the ones that I actually want to use. I don't know why that took so long. Alright, let's see what this is all about. cleared to address her Royal Highness. This is funny. In the short time she's been gone, she's grown so small. This is why I was so opposed to that infernal time device. Oldwood Forest. Shooba-dooba-doo. I need to be ready for these coin blocks. What the fuck? He's been melded with the tree. Huh? Otico. I was on the time machine with Prince. Oh. Fierce alien race known as the Shrooms came out of nowhere. They just happen to show up like immediately after. Holy shit. Oh, the princess is gonna show up, yeah. Oh, these trees, they're slowly but surely siphoning. Oh, that's kinda... That's some fucking Naruto shit. This is kinda cool. I like this. There are some similarities with Thousand Year Door, I guess. Granted, this forest is more of a traditional forest and not like monochrome or whatever. But in Thousand Year Door, you do go to a forest that is being industrialized by the aliens in that game. So, like, it is kind of interesting. It's so funny. Is he, like, permanently transformed? Or she? Or whatever? Oh, lucky. That's kind of cool. Yo-ho! Also, the areas in this game seem a lot more linear, so I feel like it's easier to justify battling pretty much everything. Whereas, like, when you're backtracking through Bean Field or whatever the fuck, for the 1000th time, I think it's understandable to not want to fight at a certain point and just, like, get to where you're going. But this game seems a little bit more... It's like hub-based. Which I kind of don't mind. Oh, what am I doing? But I don't know, I feel like some gamers are like very anti-linear in a sense, and I'm wondering if that's part of this game's criticism. Whereas like I really like I like a more open design every now and then, but I really don't mind linearly structured games. In fact, I feel like I tend to prefer them in most cases. Right? Like, I mean, my favorite Pokemon games are linear. My favorite Zelda game is pretty linear. Favorite Mario game, I wouldn't say it's linear. Like, Galaxy, you can do stuff out of order. But I guess the levels are more linear. What else? Persona, very linear. There's a lot of freedom in what you decide to do, but you're not like really doing a ton of like genuine exploration, really. Except I guess in the dungeons, to an extent. Even in the procedurally generated ones, there is some exploration kinds of stuff. Especially because like with the reload, I'm trying to remember in P3 FES if every floor was randomized every time you entered it, as in if you like backtrack, is it the same floor? Because in Reload, it's like each night that you go to Tartarus, if you fill out the map for floors 1 through 5, for instance, and then in that same Tartarus session, let's say you progress further or something, and then you go back, it's still filled out. Like, it's still the same just for that night. But then the next night that you might go, it is like completely re-randomized and stuff, as you would expect. And I'm trying to remember if it was exactly like that before. But like there is some exploration there of like, you know, just looking for chests and looking for... Like there's some other stuff that was added, like some challenge rooms and stuff like that too, but... It's still not quite the same as like obviously an open world game or whatever it might be. As far as like whatever, I don't even know what I'm saying. The game's linear. Like the game's linear regardless of dungeon exploration stuff. I'm just trying to think of ways to speak on it with a little more nuance, I guess. I don't know. A little more power, probably. Well, that's something, I guess. I think I'm gonna go stash. Oh, that's big. Nice. This thing is calling you from within the stump, telling you to throw with X or Y. Can I throw in midair? Oh, I can. Can I talk to these guys? Oh, no, I see. Oh, wait, could I have gone on the ones at the beginning, too? Now I want to go back. Okay. I see. So we send these up and then we combine them in the middle? Oh, what the fuck? I was like, why is there an escape pipe already? And then that's like an actual enemy. Another one of these. I'm gonna save my items as much as possible. Probably one more turn. Cool. Shubadabadi. I do want to go back to the entrance and see what might be underneath or in those stumps, though. I gotta remember to do that. Oh, early. What am I doing? Tripping myself up a little bit. I like the way that Baby Mario's hat, like, spins. Like, continues to spin. It's fun. Shabadabadi! This is gonna burn down the trees in our path. Cool. So I guess there aren't... I would assume they would have been... I'm gonna start from the beginning before I go into the stump. I want to go back to the very beginning of this area, which would be right here. I'll make a save. But are there... I mean, I'm assuming we get hammers at some point, probably. Right? But... there's no, like, high jump, spin jump kinds of stuff? Or that comes later than I expected? Glad I came back here, though. His music is kind of a vibe, though, I gotta say. 3. It was almost too early. You know, I do like, though, when games continue the exploration track when you come out of battle, instead of restarting it. I know that's something that's, like, not... that wasn't introduced... I wonder, like, what generation that really started. I guess it kind of depends. There are probably some pretty early games that do it. But it's like, because in certain RPGs you get into encounters so frequently, it's like, you don't even get to hear the full map theme or overworld theme or like whatever before getting into an encounter, and then it just restarts again. So it's like, it's one of those things. Damn, we are kind of loaded right now, actually. 510 coins. Oh, that's an enemy. Let's see. I think that's it. I'll just double check this area real quick. Not what I meant to do. Shabba-dabba-doo. Sketchy. Although then again, there are those digging spots, so maybe we do get... Maybe there's no high jump, spin jump, but maybe there's at least, like, you know, burrowing to some effect. But then, like, you know, the shrinking Mario thing, the babies kind of function with that, though. So I don't know. Okay, so there's spikes over here? Oh. Maybe there is spin jump then. Yeah, no sense in going over here just yet. I said I was gonna fight everything, but I'm like... in the Toad Forest already, yeah.
Let's go.
That is a lot of enemies. A lot of these toads are never shown to be saved. That is unsettling. I don't know why pressed X there. Oh, I didn't even know that thing existed. Green shell, okay. I'm trying to see... Okay, so I've already been here. There's no other stumps, right? No. Means only one way to go. Shabba-dabba-da. I'm gonna keep doing that every time. Check down here. Oh, what the hell? Oh! I had a feeling this was going to be one of those. Well, before I do this, I'm assuming we're going to try to enter the factory and then it's going to be like, no. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so there, I see. So we have to activate these, like, lily pad platform things. Which we're going to do by activating this. Not what I meant to do. Wallet badge. Okay, we got a free one. See, I knew not buying that was going to be the right call. Unarmed jeans. Okay, so that's like... I don't feel like that's worth it. I mean, I guess if I just dodge everything, then yeah. The whole, you know, unlimited defense thing that I was saying last time, but... Yeah, I see that's the end of the line, pal. End of the line. Yeah, we'll fight this guy, whatever. These guys, okay. That didn't kill, I'm surprised. Quickly press the button. Okay. One? Okay, I guess they're resistant. Well, it was worth a try. And it makes sense, though. They spit fire, so... Yeah. Also, they have, like, a metal shell, essentially. Oops. This should kill, I hope. Yeah, thank God. Sick. I kind of like the discount Oh, if I got the 6, that'd be insane. Yeah, I'd like to catch his speed up to his other stats, and then I'm probably going to focus in more on power. Oh, sick. Let's see what the deal is with this. Just some items. Wait a second. That's all it took? Okay. It's gonna activate one of the platforms. I have a feeling these flowers are gonna come in handy. Like the boss is weak to fire or something.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright, I know what the tell is now, but does not take advantage of that. $13 is a lot. Take it. That's nice, okay. Is this the... yeah, this is the control for this. That, I'm guessing we're gonna activate. I wanna see... okay. Yeah, that activates that. Can I just use the pipe to get them back? I don't know if this is faster or not, but... it's probably at least slightly faster, I hope. That's what I'll tell myself to help me sleep tonight. I'm just kidding. Anything to explore? Oh, interesting, okay. So that's the exit out of this room. Ah. This is probably just items. Yeah. Cool. Whoops. This is going to be the controls for this. Oh, right, this is where... I want to make sure I'm not missing any items. Nice. Glad I doubled back a little bit. See a block there. Ah, shit. Get this item first. Oh shit. Just make sure there's nothing down here. No, that's the end. Okay. I think that was everything, probably. I want to go back and save. I don't think I've used a single healing item so far, except for the mandatory ones for the tutorial.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I guess it's good to fight these guys. Not bad. I'm guessing there's going to be a healing block soon. Wait, have I seen any of those in the wild, or is that only at the castle? Maybe that's how it works. That would, like, kind of make sense. But I'm also, like... It's one of those things I don't want to use my healing items and then have them just give me a healing block. And be like, well, I guess that was a waste. Time for a big throwback. Oh. All noob intruders to be hacksorted by us elite hammer bros. We are touch as lead speak is very of the time. Is elite short for elite? Is that what that's supposed to mean? You have no clue. It just occurred to me, I was like, I've heard that term before, but I never really thought about what it actually means. Leet? Yeah, like L-E-E-T, though. Oh, it is short for elite. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Noobs still are not pwned. Continue pwnership until all noobs are pwned. Wow. This is very 2005. There is a social link in P3 that is done in leet speak. Oh shit. I mean, I did just save, so I'm not like too concerned. I'm gonna take this turn to heal though. I see, so if they charge up... early. It's not bad. But I can do that in like one turn anyway. Oh, do we get the hammers from these guys? I would believe that. Yeah, Baby Luigi's idle animation, yeah. He's just grooving. These guys are tanky, damn. Oh, what am I doing? Maybe I will use a mushroom on Luigi, because I have so many of them. Lit. Okay. Yeah, get counterattacked, loser. Fucking noob. Way early. I have to like jump as it's hitting the ground. See, the thing is, early game, there's not really much to de-incentivize you from just jumping with both at the same time. I feel like it would kind of make sense to teach and train the player to do that earlier, because there are definitely late game bosses where or at least I think there are late game enemies or bosses where you maybe are punished for jumping with both. I mean, Cacletta is a key example, that final boss. There's several attacks of hers where you don't want to do the exact same thing with both of them. But that's the thing, is like, you don't really see much of that prior. There's some of it, for sure, but maybe I should just train myself to, like, not do that. But it's like, there's no downside, though, to a lot of these. Even if I know which bro they're targeting. The game kind of just expects people to jump with both, but don't usually punish. Right, yeah, exactly. They don't really punish you for cheesing by jumping with both until later on. Which is like, it just kind of builds a bad habit, I feel like. Because there is no punishment. Oh, they're free. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Late game enemies were pretty spongy, like 200 HP or more. No, you're probably right. You're probably right. Nice, so we do get the hammers now. Sick. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Now you can be Hammer Bros. I like these little not animations, but these stills. They're cute. I like them. Oh, interesting. Oh, so that's the drill thing, I see. And also because I don't think you can swap who's in the lead, that does ease up the complications of things. I've said before, like, I do kind of like the skill ceiling of just maneuvering with Mario and Luigi in Superstar Saga. But I think it's maybe a little bit much at the same time to cycle through. It's very easy to get tripped up. Like, who's in the lead? Who do I need to swap to hammer or hand or high jump or like whatever? It can get like a little confusing. Whereas this is very simple. It's like, okay, maybe there is a third thing that we can swap between, but it's just like Luigi's always in the back. So that's like tunneling. And then this is just hammer, right? Always. I kind of like that. Some people do stick up their nose at streamlining like that, but I just don't. I kind of appreciate it. To a point. To a point. There's a difference between streamlining and stripping mechanics or systems out, right? They can be synonymous, but they're not always synonymous with each other. Or they're not... What's the word? They're not mutually exclusive. Or wait, they... Yeah, like they streamlining can be removing systems, but I wouldn't say that all streamlining is like that. Like being able to put Luigi in front, but constantly switching to high jump is annoying. Yeah, I like it too on paper at least, but in practice it just gets a little bit. There's like a little bit too much going on, I think, for its own good. Because you can still make. Because functionally, Like, you can still do the same things, right? You can still tunnel. It's just you don't have to switch Mario to the back first and do that to do that. Okay, so we can't go there yet. Can I tunnel here? No, I can't go through there. So that's like an exit or something? Kind of miss the elemental powers. Yeah, that is something that I'll agree with. Are they replaced with something, or is it just like hammer as far as swappable commands? I'm guessing Big Mario and Big Luigi get something different than these guys, probably. We got a bean. In terms of basic abilities, not really, but there are more group overworld moves that I learn later. Okay. Yeah, because I guess high jump is kind of replaced with launching the babies, right? And Mario and Luigi just kind of jump higher in general, I think. Spin jump, though, that's the one that I like more, though. High jump can get fucked, but spin jump is cool. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whoops. There's a way to do that, though. I think. Yeah. I think high jump was abused because of how easily it gets split up. Yeah. That kind of makes sense. Almost everything else comes back in some form. Right. And I'm guessing there is some kind of equivalent to, like, the speed up thing that you would do with fire, considering that stair switch in Peach's Castle or whatever. These enemies look kind of cool. Oops. I want to see, can you drop the hammers, though? I'm gonna purposefully... Oh, you can't. They don't get tired. Okay. So, like, you can just hold the hammer. It's a matter of just releasing it at the right time. That's what it seemed like, at least. Partners in Time has some amazing enemy designs. Yeah, there is a cool vibe going on here. I like it. I like it so far. Way fucking early, okay. What is wrong with me? Also, they're giving, like, no experience. I must teach you how to count beans. We shall become accountants today. Beans the juveniles have dug out of the ground. I see, I thought the suitcase guy was going to be annoying, but I actually kind of like him. The interruptions are, like, you know, a little bit annoying, I guess, but it's been relatively tame so far. And the way he talks is funny. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Oof. I cannot get the timing down on that for some reason. People used to hate him, but the popular opinion has shifted to hating Starlo, yeah. No, I remember Starlo. And yeah, Starlo is kind of annoying. I don't know why. I want to check out this dead-end room first. Oh, Bean. Oh, nice. So that means they lose a turn? Nice, I got it. I did it! Oh, that's sick. Early. Remember Alpha Dream had said once that out of all their characters they'd want her to be in Smash. I mean, see, that makes sense only because it's their original character. I remember really wanting Fawful to be in Smash. I think I've already said that, but Fawful could have been cool, especially because he's in 2 of them. I guess Bowser's Inside Story didn't come out till after Brawl, but it could have worked. And then Cackletta could have been in his final Smash or something. Yeah, I think the moveset potential was really what wanted. Let me rephrase that. I think his moveset potential was the main reason. Like, there just is a lot of potential with Fawful, moveset-wise. Better than having, like, a million Mario clones, basically. I feel like it's kind of overdone at this point, but I have thought about making trimming the Smash roster, or, like, making a better Smash roster kind of thing that people keep doing. Because I think as a Fire Emblem fan, I would have some... Like, I do think a lot of Fire Emblem characters do need to be cut, but I would have probably a different opinion on who to cut and, like, how to represent more of the games or whatever.
Let's go.
Cute. Oh, so it's inverted, I see. That's kind of fun. That's pretty funny. Early. Oops. One thing that bothers you about, or that bothers you is Sakurai's forcing his headcanon on Smash Bowser. You get it's his game and it's not a big deal. But it's a weird thing to insist on. The whole generic monster lizard thing. Oh, you mean like moveset wise? Like how Bowser doesn't really use things that are from other games with him kind of thing. I guess I can understand that. I like the way that Bowser plays from Smash 4. Well, I guess I was gonna say Smash 4 and on, but it's just Smash 4 and Ultimate. Doesn't have his real voice or personality. Yeah. I guess that's fair. I never really thought about that though, but that is a good point. Oh, you sniped me. That's bad. He's really going after Luigi here, isn't he? I kind of like the like somewhat complexity in the like standard inputs. That was sick. And I don't know, I really like the Bros attacks in Superstar Saga, of course. But I was saying that, like, I do feel like there are just some that are so clearly superior to others that you end up kind of just spamming the best ones in a lot of instances. And yeah, the timing takes some skill to nail, especially the advances, but maybe I'll feel the same way about this, though, but I think having the shell, which I believe is in Bowser's, and maybe also Dream Team, but I remember using it, so it must be in Bowser's to some effect. Those types of Bros attacks I do like as well. Although, as I've said before, too, like, I do think it gets a little bit too unique and niche with certain ones. Oh, he attacked twice. Fucked me up. No level up at 500 EXP, interesting.
Let's go.
A little early, I think. Oh, okay. Let's take out the UFO guy. Like it too. Nice. I feel like I'm gonna go for... Dude! Come on! I'll go for power now. These rolls are very unfortunate. I'm sure it's gonna be fine in the long run, but... 15, 16... That's good. It catches me up to Luigi. Because Baby Mario's health was like a little bit too low for my liking. Pretty comparable. Luigi's a little behind on power, and Mario's a little behind on stash. If we're trying to keep them like somewhat comparable, stat-wise. Doesn't have to be exact, but 15, 28. Luigi's a little bit faster here, but everything else, and Mario's a little bit less stashified. Ba ba boop boop beep beep boop boop beep beep boop 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 beep boop. Herbs. Okay, that's fine, I guess. No. Oh, nice. Getting pretty lucky on those. Oh, double attack, whoops. There's just Toad Souls being processed into fuel, yeah. It's very, reminds me of Mass Effect 2 a little bit. Spoilers, I guess, for a... What? When did that come out? 2010? For a 14-year-old game? Oh, that's not the one that I meant to attack, but okay. How dare they copy my Super Mario siblings, no facts. Straight up. I still need to play the Legendary Edition. I feel like I'm close to being due for a Mass Effect Trilogy replay.
Let's go.
I'm like slightly bummed that I picked those games up for like not that steep of a sale. Whereas now I saw it going for like super cheap recently. So. But I guess to make up for that, I typically don't buy games on Steam unless I'm going to play them right away. So that helps. Because then, for games that I'm not going to play right away, I'll just, like, wait for a steeper and steeper sale. Which is dope. Much about them. Third one, yeah, the third one, the ending is kind of controversial, but, like, I actually kind of like Mass Effect 3 overall. It is way less RPG and more action. It's, like, as you go, it's, like, less choice and consequence. Well, there's choice and consequence and stuff, but, like, it feels less stat-driven and more just skill-driven in the combat in particular. But those games are great. I mean, definitely worth a play. And, like, the first one's a little rough around the edges, but
Let's go.
As far as I understand, the Legendary Edition did fix, like, the combat or something from being, like, as not great, I guess, but because the first one is more stat-driven, it's like, okay, I get that the shooting is not, like, the greatest thing ever, sort of. To a point. And this is coming from someone who, like, got all the achievements on Xbox in all 3 games, so... I had to play through Mass Effect 1, like, a lot to get those, because it's like... I think there are achievements, in the original versions at least, I don't know about Legendary Edition, where it's like, visit most of the locations, or do most of the quests, or side quests or something, with X characters in your party. And so, because you can only do 2 of those per playthrough, essentially, and I think there's like 4 or 6 party members or something like that. No, there's 6, right? I think so. Yeah, Liara, Garrus, the 2 humans, and Tally and Rex, right? So what was I saying? Yeah, so for that one, like, I just remember playing through Mass Effect 1 like a million times over winter break, whatever year that was. And kind of like hating it by the end, low-key. Maybe not hating it, but like just being kind of sick of it. But I'm sure that like not playing that way, like just doing a singular playthrough would be a lot more enjoyable. Way late. Yeah, a lot of old achievements are super weird, I would agree. Like, very unforgiving in that way. Beat the game using only 2 buttons, yeah. No, there's some shit. I remember The Witcher 3 had one where it's like... Was that kill X number of bandits with headshots with a crossbow? The crossbow shooting in Witcher 3 is not... It's not a shooter. Like, that game is not a shooter. And I remember, like, it was... Like, the hitbox for that was super janky and shit. But there was a particular bandit camp you could go to, like, kind of cheese it, sort of. But that was one of those where it was, like, you know, the last one I had to do, and it was like, okay. Whatever.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, I like that I can use Baby Luigi to actually hit these. Wait, that's kind of nice. Oh, I see. So that deactivates this. I'm gonna get these guys up top so that they don't get ambushed. And that opens that up.
Let's go.
Ah, damn. Those things move really slow. those projectiles. I guess it is kind of a bummer you can't use the hammer without the babies. Wait, how does that work then? I guess they don't put spiky enemies when in rooms where you do split up? You never fight the regular shrubs as proper enemies. Interesting. I guess they do show up in some boss fights though, right? I think. Or maybe not. Yeah, and as additional enemies during other enemies' attacks, yeah. Sounds about right. Okay. Oh, I see. That's the actual way forward then. Or actually, this is a optional room, it looks like. Although if these doors are going to stay open, then I would like to actually pair up here. I missed a bean, but I'll Oh. Interesting. Wait. Piggyback, man jump, baby jump, hit high block, joy. Fair. Bean. Ba, 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 ba. I'm kind of scared as to what these do, so I don't want to risk it. Although if I run into 3 of these, then that becomes tricky, right? Although I guess I could use a Bro's attack to hit all of them in that case. This will be good timing though. I'll finish up this scenario. We'll call it. Sick. There is a bean down here, yeah.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I mean, part of me wants to just focus on one of them. I want to see what this does, though. I'm assuming it heals one of them, but I just want to see. Oh. If they eat the right shrooms, they get really buff. What do the gray ones do, then? Because I actually kind of like that I can do a hammer counterattack on the big ones. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, this is where I want to go. So there's going to be a control panel or a control block in here. Oh wait, we want to get on here. Oh shit. That's going to unlock a bridge. It gets small and sickly. Interesting. Ah, shit. Damn it. I see. So that activates this bridge. Yeah, I'm generally not going to avoid encounters, but I'm just thinking, like, I don't think one or two encounters is going to make much of a difference. How am I doing health-wise? I feel like I'm okay. Yeah. And I guess what's nice is, like, you have the babies as kind of like a second wind, as it were, which is an interesting thing. You're just slurping on that Mountain Dew. Wait, Leet speaking Hammer Bros? You got Mountain Dew? The Shroobs are gamers.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
My headcanon now is the Shroobs are just playing Call of Duty in their little saucers.
Let's go.
Some Ender's Game shit. Oh, okay. Imagine having your literal eternal essence turned into Mountain Dew for a worm. Yeah, right. I don't know if these guys respawn, but I'll kill them. Oh, shit. The tiny ones are kind of harder to hit. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I see the drink goes bad after a while. Oh, they do respawn, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna ignore him, I guess. Plus they're doing the easy one, so... Press each res button as they... Okay. Let's try it. XAYB. What? I guess I need to look at the way they launch, not the way that they, enter. Let's try this again. YABX. That's big damage. That is big damage. This seems bad. Yeah, they're way easier to hit when they do that. No punishment for holding the hammer too long is an interesting choice, though. Mushrooms the doctors hold influence the drink. Oh. Oh, that's what it is. I see. Four is really pitiful. Okay, so he counterattacks. Well, I guess I just wait for him to drink then. Because he'll drink this turn. Or no, it's green. Well, I don't know why I was thinking green was bad. Green is good, purple's bad. Or I guess... For the worm, it's the opposite for me. Green is actually bad for me, but... Oh, I see. It poisons the drink. Ah, clever, clever. And so if it adds another one... Oh, it turns... Oh, no, it stays purple. Okay, okay. Rip you. So we want to keep it purple. But I'm guessing the red one keeps it green, probably? So what we'll do... is we'll taint the drink, and then we'll do the cannonball thing. AXBY. We'll hit you. Taint the drink. Let's go ahead and do this one. I tripped myself up. 26 isn't bad, though. Way early. Like, way too early. We taint the drink. I'm gonna use a mushroom this turn. Heal up Mario. Worm gets well again and immediately gets punished. Yeah, straight up. Ah, fuck. It trips me up because like it would be cool if it was like X A B A, like, you know, back and forth kind of thing. But that's not how it works, unfortunately. Maybe that would be too easy if it was like that, but you see, I pressed A there when I should have pressed Y because I got tripped up. Okay, we can poison the drink. Oh, sick. Nice. It's a pretty fun boss fight. Pretty decent. Go stash. Oh, huge. Huge bonus. Them discounts are gonna be nice. We'll go up his speed a little bit, and then we'll focus on power more. Nice. I think I was saying he was a little bit behind on power. Nice, not anymore. Not anymore. We got two of them. Huh? He's fast as fuck, boy. No! So I guess we gotta track him down now again. Little clown car. Or there was a later game item that has big damage potential, but it was as tricky as it was powerful. Interesting. Return to our own time. Oh, we just get warped back, okay. That's fine with me. I'll wrap things up. And at least I have some inkling as far as what we're going to be doing next time. There is a bean up, or there's two beans up here. Baby Bowser is like this game's rival. Yeah, what was it in... Why did I already forget in Superstar Saga? Who's the rival in Superstar Saga? Why is it escaping? Pomple! Duh. Yeah, Pomple. Pomple's the rival there. Paper Mario 64, you have that little baby Koopa thing. I don't remember what his name is, TBH. Can I get over here? Oh, I can, but I have to stagger jump. Thousand Year Door have something like that? I guess. What's his name? What's the name of It's gonna drive me crazy if I can't remember it. Lord Crump. I guess he's kind of like the rival, sort of. But there's some... But there's a... Yeah, there's multiple recurring goofballs. Dupless and the Shadow Sirens, that's right. That's right. Interesting. There's got to be some way to, like, shrink under there or something. Let me see if there's any bean spots in here, maybe. Dude, why does it take so long to load between zones, though? That I'm kind of surprised about. Yeah, Bowser, I guess so. I was kind of disappointed by the Bowser segments in Thousand Year Door. It's kind of cute that, you know, you get those little platforming segments and whatever, but I don't know that it really... It was, like, pretty minimal. Let's get these beans. These mean beans. Can I... Yeah, I guess I can't get up there. If there is anything up there to get, probably. Not much to write home about. I guess having the whole Bowser battle system just for a short gag. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. They were fun, like, dialogue-wise, they were enjoyable. But it was like, Bowser was such a bumbling idiot in the Thousand Year Door that it was almost like... maybe getting on my nerves a little bit, sort of. Like, it was funny and entertaining, but... It's like, alright, can we give the king a little bit of respect, though? Can we respect him a little bit more? Yeah, you don't get what... Yeah, I agree. I don't get why people say that it's one of his better appearances. Like, he's funny, but, like, in a deprecating way. And he is kind of a loser in the Thousand Year Door, TBH. I would agree. Increase EXP received when you defeat enemies with attack items. Oh, interesting. Increase coins received when you use attack items to defeat enemies. Slightly increased points recovered by using mushrooms. Points. Increased point. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So you heal more from mushrooms, and this is more EXP or more whatever. Let me see what kind of clothing, though. Yeah, I guess this is very standard JRPG kinds of stuff. Buy the next set of equipment kind of thing. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just making an observation. Yeah, let's look at the badges again real quick. Drop almost no coins, increase coins received, increase EXP received. What's salvage again? Very slight chance of collecting items used. I don't really feel like that's... I'm not using items that often, so it's like... Simplify, nah. I feel like just the anti-status. I mean, what the older bros have equipped is probably fine. I'm not really intending to flee from battle if I can help it, but I guess having this just in case is not a bad idea. Increase coins received, yeah. I feel okay. If anything, I would just put pet badges on the adults as well. But I think for now, I'd rather just save the coins. Let me see what you have. Bros items, Ice Flower and Smash Egg. I'd rather hold off, because I'm sure that these are going to be drops. Super Mushroom, restore 40. Refills 15 HP all, okay. I've got a good amount of herbs already. Maybe a couple more supers. If we get like 10 supers or something. Just for like battles where I want to heal back to full kind of deal. Heal 15. 15 all is really like not that great. And I bet there's going to be a better version of this relatively soon, so I'd kind of rather hold off. I think, because 6 of them is, I think, plenty. I've barely been using anything. The UI in this game looks so good. Yeah, I agree. I like the UI. It's, it is quite nice to look at. I'm gonna check upstairs real quick for any bean spots. And then of course I could go back. I want to say I've gotten all the bean spots. Oh well, no, there's probably some in the forest, but I could go back and do that pretty easily, I think. Yeah, there's one. And then there's probably some in Bowser's Castle as well. But I'm not gonna sweat it right this second. I just want to scour the castle real quick. Yeah, there's no point in really going up here until I can do this in the appropriate amount of time. But I think... What are the beans for in this game? I do not know. All I know is that the Hammer Bros said that they could be used for something good later on, so I was like, alright. I think that was my same score from last time. Something around there. 230 coins is pretty damn good, though. Just, like, kind of in a vacuum, at least. Oh, nice. I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging this game so far. But then again, I'm also of the mind of like, you know, the early game of Superstar Saga is like the best part. So I don't want to speak too soon, but it's been pretty enjoyable. Oh, I haven't been in here yet. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, there's gotta be some kind of spin jump, something or other. If it's any relief, this game doesn't really have any drop in boss consistency or filler fetch quest sections. Oh, that makes me wonder why people don't, like, credit this game at all, really. Is it the more linear structure? Is that it? Because I don't know if you were in chat when I was hypothesizing. I was like, this game is structured. That and bros attacks being items. People need to get over themselves, man. Like, I get it. Because, like, the bros attacks in Superstar Saga are good. But also, as I was saying, it's like you're kind of just doing the really good ones, like knockback bros. And, I mean, occasionally the elemental ones, but in my experience, a solo attack with the elemental hand was, like, better than a bros attack. In most instances. Whereas, like, knockback bros and, what's it called? Or, like... Yeah, no one talks about this game, I'm saying. It really is, like, lost to time in a lot of ways, but... I don't know, I don't like to use the terms, like, underrated, overrated kind of thing. I don't know that I've used those terms a single time in any one of my videos, I think. In streams, I probably said it, but I try to avoid it, but this game maybe a little underrated, maybe? Just a bit? It's definitely seen as one of the darker Mario games. As dark as one can be, yeah. Like, tone-wise, yeah. But I'm like, that's like kind of my thing, though. Like, I like when games do have a little bit of a darker tone to them. It's also the silliest. Not the weirdest, but the silliest in its humor. Yeah. But, like, you kind of have that dichotomy of the silliness of just, like, even just Mario and Luigi being present is kind of comic relief in a sense. Because, like, just look at them. They're a bunch of goofballs. Yeah, the Mario and Luigi games don't get brought up super often, which is like, it makes sense because, you know, the games just didn't sell super well towards the end of the series, and, like, the remakes didn't do well at all. Didn't help that they released, like, when the Switch was around, I think. At least one of them did. But yeah, it's always Superstar Saga or it's always Bowser's. I've heard some Dream Team love here and there. I've seen some of that. But, like, Partners in Time just doesn't get talked about, and then Paper Jam people just kind of don't like. Good chunk of people dismiss them, even the popular ones, as an extent, as Diet Paper Mario. Yeah, but, like... Look, like, the first two Paper Mario games are very good, and I do recommend them. But the battle system in these games is better. In my opinion, at least. I like the battle system in the Paper Mario games, but it's... maybe it's because I grew up with these games and not Paper Mario, but... I don't know, I think it's weird to dismiss these over Paper Mario, and I kind of see them as being almost complementary to each other. It'll be interesting, though, because I kind of want to... I do want to do a Mario RPG tier list, right? Super Mario RPG, the first two Paper Marios, and all 5 of these games. Once I'm done playing through all 5 of these games, because I think that could be kind of cool. I don't know that my ranking is going to necessarily line up with the popular opinion, but I've never really cared about that. It's just one of those things where, like... I don't know. I don't want to keep saving. I'm not doing anything, but... those should be interesting, because I don't know, I feel like if this game is just more consistent than Superstar Saga, that I'm probably gonna see it as being better overall. We'll see. Next time, we'll track down Bowser, or I guess Baby Bowser, which we haven't seen adult Bowser at all, which is interesting. We'll track down Baby Bowser to get back those crystal star pieces. Maybe I'll do a little bit of backtracking, because there's not really much to backtrack to dig up any beans that I might have missed in the previous 2 areas. And then we'll kind of progress and kind of go from there. But this game's fun, man. Like, I like it. Not seeing the dismissal of it so far, but we shall see if that remains the case.